Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you about the Markham Sports, Entertainment and Cultural Centre. This project calls for the City of Markham to assume responsibility for $325 million in debt financing for an arena building to be built next to the Unionville GO station. The cost of the building will be split two ways, with GTA Sports and Entertainment, backed by a local developer, Remington Group, being responsible for one half of the cost, and the City of Markham responsible for the other half of the cost, subject to a city maximum involvement of $162.5 million. The GTA Sports and Entertainment Group, half of this equation, will be paid from profits made by hosting events in the arena, such as trade shows, cultural events, and if successful, an NHL hockey franchise. GTA SE claims that to be successful, an NHL franchise is not needed, but I'm sure they would like to get one. The city will secure GTA SE debt by holding cashable letters of credit and land holdings that in the event of a default in payment could be sold and used by the city to pay their half of the debt. On the city side of the debt repayment equation, there has been a voluntary levy placed on every new home, townhome, and condominium unit sold in Markham. The money generated from these new sales, together with a ticket surcharge, event parking revenues, what is called Section 37 money, and tax incremental financing, round out the sources used to repay the city's half of the loan. This debt repayment is contingent on people continuing to buy new dwellings in Markham. What happens if development was to cease altogether? The taxpayers of Markham would be faced with an approximate $200 per year tax increase per home for the next 15 to 20 years. The strongest objection to this proposal has been from residents who feel that the city should not have any involvement with the private sector whatsoever. They feel that this project should be completely privately developed and funded. A second concern has been that the building will not be viable without an NHL team as an anchor tenant. No NHL team has been guaranteed. There are many white elephant sports complexes that have been cited as failed attempts scattered across North America. Copps Coliseum, for example, has an annual deficit of $2.8 million per year, while it continues to wait for a hockey franchise. Skydome is cited as another example where taxpayers of this province were left holding the bag. While this project may well act as a catalyst for more arena area development, there are a number of concerns that have been expressed by residents in opposition to this proposal. Among them, residents do not seem to be in favor of this proposal overall. Residents can see very few direct benefits accruing to them. There's a large debt downside, as we are currently debt-free in the City of Markham. Because this building and land is owned by the city, it can be declared a municipal capital facility. Libraries and community centers are examples of municipal capital facilities. Is this to be treated like a library, so municipal taxes can be avoided? Residents are worried about the traffic congestion that will be brought to the arena area many times a year. Where will cars park for events? Recent articles in the Toronto Star and the National Post have not been complimentary to the CAO of GTA Sports and Entertainment. Is this the partner that the city wants to have? And once again, there's absolutely no guarantee of an NHL franchise. Residents have been calling for a referendum on whether the city should be involved in such a project. And lastly, residents want to know if GTA Sports and Entertainment will be able to run a viable operation in the arena. I thank you for your time today and simply ask that you email your councillor or myself, Don Hamilton, dhamilton@markham.ca, for further information or questions or comment on this project. Have a good day.